Kioone Lang is a 6'6" freshman forward from St. George, currently playing the 5 spot in his team's system. Physically, he brings a strong profile, long arms, quick and powerful legs, above average vertical leap, and a clean running style, the kind of raw athleticism that translates well to both ends of the floor. In this breakdown, we'll evaluate his game in 4 key areas, beginning with his screen setting, where despite his physical tools, there are repeated breakdowns in technique and intent that disrupt offensive rhythm. Here, Kioone is positioned at the free throw line and is responsible for setting a down screen for his teammate. But as we see, the screen is neither well positioned nor executed with contact. He fails to create any obstruction for the defender, and as a result, the offensive timing is lost. In this next sequence, the concept is the same. He needs to set a down screen at a low block, but again, he drifts toward the action without making meaningful contact. The defender navigates freely, and the scoring opportunity that could have followed is completely neutralized. What's more concerning is the consistency of this pattern. Throughout the game, in multiple pick-and-roll scenarios, both in the top key and wing, Kioone repeatedly fakes the screen, slides through, or sleeps too early, never forcing a defensive reaction. This not only removes pressure on the ball handler's defender, but also allows the weak side to stay home. The offense becomes stagnant and the tactical intent behind the play collapses. With Kione's body and physical tools, he should be generating consistent offensive value through hard screens, seals, and physical contact. Until he commits to the dirty work of creating a space, his off-ball presence will continue to under-deliver. Here, as the offensive player drives to the basket, Kioone reads the movement from help side and times his jumps perfectly, staying vertical, balanced, and absorbing contact without fouling. This kind of a straight-up contest is a signature of his defensive value. Elite verticality, no foul, no lean, full control. You'll see this multiple times in his game. Quick off the ground, strong core balance, and ability to contest above the rim. But there is one caveat. While he reacts well to penetration, he occasionally loses focus on his own assignment. In this clip, his defensive recovery is impressive, but if the man he was originally guarding had repositioned under the rim, the outcome could have been different. Overall, Kione's defense brings energy, timing, and physical presence. If he can balance that effort with improved decision-making, especially understanding when not to help, he can become a highly reliable defender at multiple positions. In this clip, we clearly see Kione's strong footwork and defensive IQ on full display. As the opposing player sets a screen, Kioone stays low, keeps his balance, and quickly escapes the screen, demonstrating excellent lateral agility. Not only that, but immediately after, he executes a timely switch and uses active hands to contest the shot, effectively denying an easy basket, and of course the defensive rebound. This play highlights his ability to combine physical tools with basketball awareness, an invaluable trait for a defender guarding multiple positions. After multiple ball rotations and several handoffs by the opponent, Kioone reads the play perfectly and provides timely help defense. He quickly closes out on the threat near the rim and with excellent timing it delivers a clean block that disrupts the opponent's scoring attempt and secures possessions for his team. This kind of a smart, high-energy defensive play not only stops the opponent but also swings momentum in favor of his team. Kione's defensive IQ combined with his timing and athleticism makes him a valuable rim protector and help defend. In this clip, the defensive breakdown starts with a switch by Kione's teammate that happens without clear communication. Kioone steps up aggressively to double-team the ball handler, showing good effort to disrupt the offense. However, he stays in a double team longer than necessary and loses awareness of the open player on the wing. This lapse in spatial awareness allows the opponent to get a clean 3-point shot, resulting in an avoidable score against Kioone's team. In this clip, Kioone demonstrates a textbook example of help and recover defense, one of the most important skills for modern bigs and hybrid forwards. As his teammate gets beat off the dribble, Kioone leaves his original assignment with great timing to provide help at the top of the key. While rotating, he keeps his hand active and stays low, allowing him to contest the ball handler and force a live ball turnover. What makes this defensive play so effective is his awareness. He doesn't overcommit, and he's able to recover to his original matchup immediately after the steal is secured. This sequence underscores the critical importance of defensive communication and quick recognition of spacing during help defense. One of Kioone Lang's most consistent strengths throughout this game was his rebounding, both in terms of physical tools and natural instinct. In this clip, we first see his strong on-ball defense. Active feet, low stance, good body control. He keeps his man in front, maintains lateral balance, and contests without fouling. But what stands out most is what happens next. He immediately gets involved in the rebounding battle, uses his vertical pop and physicality to secure the defensive board. Kioone shows a natural rebounding feel, always engaged, always hunting the ball after the shot. His second effort and vertical athleticism help him control the glass even when outnumbered. Kioone also made a strong impact on the offensive glass. In this clip, we see his hustle and rebounding instinct come into play on the other end of the floor. After an initial shot attempt, he fights for the inside position, tracks the ball off the rim, and elevates quickly to secure the offensive rebound. His second jump ability and body control allow him to capitalize on this second chance opportunity. Effort, timing, and athleticism, Kioone's offensive rebounding gives his team added positions and shows his commitment to making hustle plays count. In this sequence, Kioone initially misses an opportunity to set a proper screen, a recurring issue in his game, but immediately corrects course by sealing deep in the paint. He establishes inside position with a strong seal, receives the entry pass cleanly, and shows good court awareness by recognizing the open corner and making the correct kickout. The shot doesn't fall, but Kioone doesn't quit on the play. He crashes the offensive glass, beats his man to the ball, and finishes through contact with a tough second effort layup. This play is a great example of maturity. Despite a weak start, Kioone makes a smart read, competes on the glass, and rewards himself with 2 points, a full position's impact. While Kioone has been consistent on the glass, this play stands out as a rare breakdown in rebounding fundamentals. As the shot goes up, the opposing player applies smart pressure, using his hips to push Kioone under the rim and out of ideal rebounding position. Kioone loses the box-out battle and ends up fouling in a compromised position, leading to an and-one opportunity for the offense. Even athletic rebounders can get punished if they give up leverage. This play is a reminder that a strong base, active hips, and anticipation are essential on every position. While Kioone shows great upside physically, his offensive game is still in the developmental phase, and that's perfectly normal at this stage. He has all the tools, athleticism, size, mobility, but now it's about translating those into scoring opportunities. In this section, we'll look at how active he is in the offense, his shot selection, and how often he puts himself in scoring positions. One area we've already discussed privately is the need for him to be more confident in spotting up from behind the arc. Developing that three-pointer threat could stretch defenses and completely elevate his role in the system. Let's break down some of the positions where he shows glimpses of offensive growth and where there is still room to improve. In this offensive position, Kioone positions himself well in the low block, establishing a solid seal against his defender. He receives the ball in a strong post-up stance and begins his move to the middle, but immediately recognizes the defensive help collapsing, turning it into a 1-on-2 situation. Instead of forcing a tough shot, he makes the right read, spotting the open shooter in the corner and delivering a high IQ overhead pass that leads directly to a made three-pointer. This play highlights Kioone's feel for the game, showing he's not just a finisher in the post but also a capable passer who can read doubles and react smartly. This might just be the highlight of Kioone's entire performance, a perfect example of athleticism, timing, and awareness all in one sequence. He starts the play with a fake screen at the top of the key, selling it just enough to freeze the defense, then quickly slips into open space. With no help-side rotation in time, he catches the pass in stride and elevates for a powerful two-handed slam that showcases his vertical explosiveness and elite finishing ability. This play shows what makes Kioone such a high upside prospect. He doesn't just play big, he plays smart, explosive, and decisive. In this final offensive clip, Kioone demonstrates solid court awareness by reading the spacing and finding a soft spot near the rim. Instead of staying static, he makes a timely cut, receives the ball in a rhythm, and finishes calmly around the basket for 2 points. This kind of off-ball movement is essential for front-court players looking to create easy scoring chances without needing the ball in their hands. While Kioone does a great job positioning himself and finishing near the rim, there is still room to expand his one-on-one scoring package, especially face-up moves and attacking without backing down defenders. To wrap it up, Kioone Lang showed flashes of high-level potential in this game. With his length, mobility, and rebounding instincts, he already impacts the game on both ends of the floor. There is room to grow, especially in his one-on-one offensive skill set and consistency in setting screens, but the raw tools are clearly there. With continued development and attention to detail, he can definitely level up his role and production. If you're a player at any level and you are serious about improving your game, I offer professional video analysis just like this one. We break down your strengths, your gap, and what it really takes to elevate your performance. DM me on Instagram or email me to start your own custom game breakdown. Whether you are in the National League, overseas, or grinding through development, this is how you get better.